Hey, what's going on, guys? Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Nata here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys another part of my collection, and today we're going to be taking a look at what's in this Spider-Man box. You read the title? Today I am showing you guys, a lot of them fell, my Spider-Man comic book collection. So I don't have a whole lot of Spider-Man comic books than people would think. I mean, I do have quite a bit, but I don't have as much as, people think I do. But I'm going to go ahead and take them out, and you'll see the prices on them. So let's do that. Alright, so I took them all out, and these are nowhere near in order. I just took them out, as it was. And I have, let's see, I think 24 comic books, one cereal box comic, and 3 magazines. And I got all these from comic book shops, thrift stores, and Comic-Con. And surprisingly, the Comic-Con that I went to had $1 comic books, and I think that's pretty fantastic and, cheap for me, because I haven't collected a comic book since I was 5 years old. But, that was the last time I ever had a comic book, because I lived in New Orleans and Hurricane Katrina destroyed my house and all my comics were in it, and I was just devastated. I mean, what else could a 5-year-old do? But it's okay. I mean, these comic books are cheap, and I'm, glad I can be able to, restart what I had all those years ago, and, yeah. Although it's going to be really expensive depending on the comic. But let's go ahead and take a look at what I got. And again, none of these are in order, and I'm sorry if that's making everybody OCD or something, but I can't remember everything off the top of my head that easy. But I'll just show you what I got. So let's just start down here real quick. These are 3 Spider-Man magazines. I mean, well, these 2 are. This just has Stan Lee on it, and I just put that in my Spider-Man comic book collection. Because, Spider-Man was Stan Lee's favorite, and he was mine too. And then I got this serial comic book. This is a promotion for Spider-Man Far From Home. And it's, basically the comic book version of the MCU film. And it's got one of these crosswords on the back. It's nothing really special. It's just, Spider-Man doing his daily thing. Not really canon with the movies. I didn't mean to just throw that down like that. But since we already looked at these, let's go ahead and pick them up and take a look at my actual comics. So right here we have a Green Goblin solo comic, the Fantastic Four featuring Spider-Man, Marvel Tales comic. It's about Kraven and Spidey. The New Warriors, and this is part of the Spider-Man clone series. I'm just putting these up because these are the only, comics, the only, solo comics that I have, and the rest of these are, part of their own series. Spider-Man Life Story in the 70s. This is a recap of, the Spider-Man comics in the 1970s. I mean, not really recap, it's just, something in the 70s comic. I got it for $3. I think I got this one for $5. That one was actually a gift. I think I got that one for $5, and oh wait, no, it was $1. $1 and $1. All right, on the second row we have somewhat recent comics. I mean, this is 2005. That was almost 20 years ago. But here are my 2 Ultimate Spider-Man comic books: issue number 36 and issue 101, with Venom and Carnage on the front. I got this at Comic-Con. These are for $1. They were in the One Color Comics. Here we have one of the new Amazing Spider-Man comics. I don't really recognize it, but I noticed it has this glowing spider, and I've never seen that on any Spider-Man comic book, so I'm guessing that's one of the newer Spider-Man comics. I got it for $3. I think it says, let's see, Legacy 903. It's also part of the X-Men comic series. Here we have the Amazing Spider-Man 78BY, and I have no idea what that means. Got it for $3. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to my phone, and wasn't paying attention. I wasn't recording it. That's two of the Amazing Spider-Man comics, two Ultimate comics, and these one-off comics. I mean, there's probably more of the one-off comics, but these are the only ones I have. Now, time for my two biggest, one of my biggest sets that I have so far, which is the Web of Spider-Man. This is part of the Clone Saga, and I think these are the McFarlane comics, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got some of the Clone Saga books right here and right here. This is Kane, Web of Spider-Man. It's got Ben Reilly on it. Mark Kane, part 1 of 5. I think I got this for $5, I want to say. Oh, there's no price tag on it. I don't know. I think I got it for like $5. Here we have another Web of Spider-Man. This is issue 120, I think. Yeah. Here we got another $1 comic. This is of Spider-Man Black Suit Saga. It is... I mean, it's $1, but this is... I don't know. 1987, the year of the reader. Well, that one's pretty old. Here we have another Web of Spider-Man. This is of the Hobgoblin Reborn. And I got this for $5. Man, $1.25. Comic books were cheap back then. I mean, they're still cheap today, but like in today's standards, these are a little bit more. But I guess in the past 30 years, I guess, since these have been opened and whatnot, they haven't, I guess they lost their value. I mean, I didn't open them. I bought them like this. These are all from pawn shops and whatnot. Here we got another Web of Spider-Man with a robot and him just prying it off. Let's see, No Mercy for Facade. The cataclysmic conclusion to Live and Let Die. And these are some really badass Spider-Man comics. Ugh. I don't know what happened to the cardboard. Just as long as the comic book's fine. As long as the comic book's fine, that's all that matters. I think I got this for, I think $3. Here we got another $1 comic, The Name Arose, part 2 of 6. I need to stop looking at the comic and actually look at the phone and see what I'm filming. Yeah, this is Don't Mess with Spider-Man's Family Trades, and this is The Name Arose, part 2 of 6. Forgive me if I don't really recognize a whole lot of it. I haven't really... I don't want to ruin these, and I don't want to take them out of its packaging. I mean, I know they've already been opened, but I don't want to do that. So here we got another one, and this is Wolves in the Night, plus What's the Matter with Christie. And this is when the werewolf attacks Spider-Man. I think he becomes the wolf spider, if I'm not mistaken. I know Andrew Garfield kind of made a joke about it. And here we got another Spectacular Spider-Man with Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly. The Mark of Cain, part 4 or 5. I don't know if I have all of them, but I'm going to try to be on the lookout. I mean, I'm always on the lookout for comic books, especially if they're cheap. Oh yeah, that one is starting the Spectacular Spider-Man thing in comics that I owned. Okay, so here we have Spectacular Spider-Man Week of Death, part 2 of 4. And this one has MJ. Giant-sized flip book. Alright. Next we got the Spectacular Spider-Man Week of Death 4 of 4. It's got Doc Ock and Spidey. I think this is whenever Doc Ock tries to take over Spidey's body, or one of the times he tries to. Here we have the Spectacular Spider-Man Typhoid Massacre. Wait, Masquerade? Or I don't know. The Spectacular Spider-Man is Dying. Oh boy. Man, these comic books are really amazingly drawn. I think this is whenever they were switching over to modern art. And I think that's Mark Bagley, I want to say. I can't read cursive. Yeah, you guys know who that is. I'm sorry. I should know these, but I just I feel embarrassed because I'm a big Spider-Man fan. Yet I haven't. I don't even know the old comics. I'll read them one day, maybe after this video. Okay, so here we have Spectacular Spider-Man Maximum Clonage, Part 5 of 6. And it is The Death of Kane. Here we have Spectacular Spider-Man Pursuit, Part 2. And back then, this was $1.25. I don't see the price tags on here. I guess they didn't come with it. Here we have Spectacular Spider-Man Eye of Puma Conclusion. God, I just love the shadings. I really wish I could draw like this, but I just can't. And then here's the last one we have, the Spectacular Spider-Man, and this is, I think, the beginning of Ben Reilly's story. Or this is whenever they found out that, Ben is the clone and Peter is, the real Spider-Man. And there we go. That's all my comic books so far. And if you guys are wondering what I have the comic books in, this is actually a comic book box that I bought at Comic-Con. It comes with 2 different sides. And, it's a nifty thing to keep my comic books in and safe. So, yeah. I got this for $10. I think all of this is probably around, I don't know, $50 worth of comics. I don't know. But I'm not going to sell these. I'm going to try to hang on to them as much as I could. And I'm going to try to keep them in the best state. So, yeah, that's my whole collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. So, again, guys, thanks a lot. This is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Nata, and I'll be seeing you webheads later. Peace out.